Yes, sir. We in the building. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Y'all see that? Do y'all see that behind me? Huh? Just imagine laying pipe all through them lands. You know what I'm saying? Imagine laying pipe all through them mountains. Ain't that right, boy? Huh? You run off, you'll have a whole litter every day of the week, huh? You be out there kicking and wicking and chicken, huh? He ain't gonna do it today. He said he don't want to talk. He said he in the mood. He in the mood. He said it's too hot. Nah, it ain't hot. It feel good up here. It's a different feeling up here, man. It's I ain't never been this high. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? No pun intended. I ain't never been this high. Ever. Ever. I don't think so. I don't even know what elevation I'm at. All I know is when I look down, there's some plots of land that I feel like I could have grew up on that look really, 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 really small. But when I grew up on it, it looked really, really, really big. But I never was standing up this high above it, you know. Last night, off into the distance. Now, it's July 4th. I don't really celebrate July 4th. You know, to each his own. You saw it for the fireworks and the showboat, which is fine. But anyhow, it's July. They shooting fireworks off, and you see it like pop, pop. You wouldn't hear nothing. About 6-7 seconds. And then it was like a cloud had just like consumed the mountaintops at one point last night. And over that way, way over that way, way over that way, you would see it light up the clouds for the fireworks. And you would hear that late, wondering if you had missed one on this way. It was wild. I'd never heard sound travel this way through mountains. You know what I mean? Yeah. They got freaked out a couple times. I don't know. He ain't gonna do nothing. He ain't nothing but a big old baby. Ain't you? Huh? Ain't you? He's nothing but a big old baby. Ain't that right? Yeah. Well, we having a good time up here, though, you know? I had, I don't know, what was it called here? We had, one second. Let me see. Valleys. That's Julie's place. We had Valley River Brewery. Mama had a burger. Carolina had pretzel. I had me a no, Mama had pizza. I had the burger. Carolina started wanting my burger because her pretzel wasn't good enough. Right? That's what had happened was. And you know how that goes. You always got to share with the chitlins. You can't just let them, oh, that looks so good. Let me have a bite. I say, go ahead. I want you to taste this joy. Taste it. Now, everybody didn't have great, but that burger, I ain't going to lie. Mama gave the spot 5 out of 10. Carolina gave the spot 6 out of 10. I gave the spot for the burger. It wasn't a bad burger now. It wasn't a bad burger. It was good. It was good. It was an 8 out of 10. It was an 8 out of 10. It was an 8 out of 10. I think so. I don't know, man. You know, you got Carolina Ale House in Augusta. You got, there's some hole-in-the-wall club downtown. Not a club, bar, whatever it is. Restaurant. Over by a club. One of them strip clubs. By the railroad tracks. Oh, yeah. Luigi's, right? Well, they got a pretty good burger, too. I ain't gonna lie. They got a pretty good burger, too. But McDonald's now. Them goddamn golden arches. I don't give a fuck where you go. We come up here yesterday. We stopped by McDonald's. You know what it is? You got a 4-hour trip. I say you got to plan it right. Hit that lunchtime meal somewhere where the kids and everybody gonna feel fulfilled, you know? So we hit up them golden arches. Yeah? 2 cars, 2 babies, dogs and all. Somebody got to stay. So they've been in there, the girls been in there a minute ordering, yada yada. Come back out, get my stuff. And Lord behold, I always order always order a double quarter pounder meal. Always. It came out in that box, but it looked like a Big Mac. Now, I'm going to tell you, it wasn't no Big Mac neither. It had the Big Mac additives, but it was still a double quarter pounder that put that patty in it. You know what I'm saying? I never had a double quarter pounder without, or a Big Mac without the bun in between, or the double quarter pounder without all the extra. So you combine in two sandwiches. All right? McDonald's. Do you hear me? That wasn't bad. Wasn't bad. A little messy now. I had the baby in my hand while I was eating, trying to entertain. But it's still, just imagine it. A double quarter pound of meat. And you got the lettuce, the special sauce. You ain't got no ketchup, no mustard. You still got your cheese. And you got 2 buns. Not 3. Not split up shit. Because you know the double quarter pounder patties is bigger than the other little patties. Y'all know that, right? I hope y'all know that. If you don't know that, you need to go buy separately and see the difference, okay? But that sandwich, I don't know what it was. A double quarter Mac, you know what I'm saying? But it was top notch. It was delicious in the moment. Fantastic. It made it up. It made it good though, man. I fucking killed them Golden Arches. But that burger I had today, it put it to shame. It put them Golden Arches down in the ditch. You hear me? Not for tomorrow, but for that moment. Yeah, I gave them away. I wasn't about to go search when I heard there was a good one. I like a good burger. I don't know why. There's some people like to do pizzas. Right? I don't know if I want to do a pizza. I don't mind good pizza, but I think all pizza tastes the same. But you give me a burger, and you do a little swish, because like most people don't like pineapple. Most people think that pizza's got to have a select, variations of what gets put on it. You know what I'm saying? Most people think you can't put it on it. You can't do ranch with it. You can't dip how you want to dip, and you can't do none of it, But a burger, you can put pork on it. I'm not going to do that, but y'all can. You could do pulled pork. You could put brisket. You could put shit. You can make a steak burger. You know what I'm saying? You can make a fake burger. You know what I'm saying? You can make a GH formulated burger. You know what I'm saying? You can make all kinds of tasting burgers. It's hard to compete. That's one thing. I don't believe that. Let me see what that thing's called real quick before I even go any further. What was that McDonald's documentary? McDonald's documentary. What was it, 90 Days? Yeah, oh no. Super Size Me. Super Size Me is what we watched in school, I don't know, man. We grew up eating McDonald's. We grew up eating it. I didn't think. Mama didn't think twice. I didn't think twice. Them chicken nuggets was cheap, and it was feeding 12 little motherfucking feet. But, we saw Super Size Me, and they made a thing. Now, I remember when they had the Mac Millions, when you had the Monopoly, everybody was going to McDonald's. You hear me? Everybody. Where you see the fat at? That's what I want to know. Y'all, don't get discouraged. You got to figure out yourself now. You can't say everybody can eat McDonald's. Can't say everybody can have soda every day. Can't say that. I got some fuzz in my beard. It keeps tickling my lip. Oh, I got you now. Jim. I got you now. Little earthworm Jim. Man, I get mesmerized every time I look back. Because like in some directions, you can just see it. Then you see the last one way the fuck back there. It's still taller than the rest of them. Like, I'm taller than a tree, like here, where I'm at on the side right now. You know what I mean? I'm up here. Right now, I'm above the house that's less than your neighbor's house is over right now. I'm above it. I'm above the roof. I'm sitting above the roof level, It's wild. And hey, You talking about Mario Kart track coming up this motherfucker now. You talking about ooh, you know what I'm saying? You hitting them turns, and it's steep too though, but it was quick. It's quick, quick, quick. 3 minutes, I can be here, and all the way over there on the road. Well, not 3, maybe 5, but you going completely down the side of the mountain and hitting the road that takes you right back into the valley. What it reminds me of those, my little man like cars, you know, in the cars, I might try to find the clip and like insert a screamer shot, or maybe it's copyright. They don't give a fuck. But it looks like the valley that they would come through and just chop up and make like a big old intersection. That's what it looked like. It's that scene every time I look at it. It's just wild how, for one, how high I am. Because I ain't never been this high before. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never been this high before. And 2, it just, you don't see it fucking stop. You just don't see it stop. Like that one way back there is fucking, I think the biggest of everybody. Because this is close, so that's probably going to be taller. Shit, I don't know where the fucking peak is around here. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if we ain't at the end of it, we ain't at the edge of it. You know what I'm saying? We still got to go down a little bit, but we ain't far. Yeah, we ain't far. And speaking of this place, that Mario Kart track that's at like a real incline, I had to run out to get some condiments yesterday because we made some steaks. Threw some steaks on the grill, a little cheap, quick. Let's fill everybody up, get up, enjoy this much. Just to feel, you know, good little steak, seasoning, A1 sauce. It don't matter, steak or steak. I still can't cook it right every day, so it don't matter what it tastes like as long as it's done, you know. But we went down, me and my daughter went to the Dollar General to get some essentials, and we coming back up this Mario Kart incline. And there's a girl about her age on this motherfucker. Got the headphones in, got the running shorts on. I guess it's a lab. I think it was a lab. But I had a lab with her, no leash, and smartphone watch, and she's running down the mountain. That's what it is. She running down the mountain. It ain't no, just because I said Mario Kart. It's like, I thought about doing it. I thought about taking my ass down there and saying, you know what, Tommy, you've been running, you've been exercising. Take your ass on down this hill, run to the bottom, and come on back up, right? Like you can do it. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. When we went down today, I was like, yep, I made the right call. I had to pull the muscle. This is not, these motherfuckers up and kids up here. If they do it, like, don't get me wrong. Some of them ain't doing shit, but probably sitting out back sipping on some sip, you know, but some of them, they some motherfuckers get around up here. But the towns, though, the towns is like, I bet you everybody knows everybody, right? Like we went to an antique shop, and now we done searched the whole antique shop, the whole thing. I think it was, let me look it up real quick. Let me look it up. I think it was All American Antique. I think so. Hold on one second. Yeah, well, now that didn't look like where I went. That don't look like where I went, but it looks like, yeah, I'm correct. It's All American Antique and Collectibles. But we went through that place, and, you know, Mama found her a record by some old rocker, like, you know, vibey vibe. And we get back to the front. I realized while I'm in there, hell, if this is antique, I got that motherfucker at the house. Now, mind you, I was probably 17 when I stole it. But I still kept it, and it's got some foreign money in it. That's why I stole it. I thought foreign money was worth more over here. I was gonna take the exchange and hopefully to get rid of some pain. You know what I'm saying? No, I don't do that no more, and that was a bad call, and wind up not even getting some quarter, gumbop draws or nothing. We didn't even make it to no chocolate candy bars. Because when they told me it wasn't worth nothing, it was what it was. But I saw the box it was in there in the antique store. And I got the same box. But it ain't worth nothing. I ain't even looked to see what it was worth underneath it. Because the antique store is about what they want at minimum, I guess. Not about what somebody's willing to pay. You know what I'm saying? I bet I've been thinking about it. I asked my wife. I asked my daughter. My thing is, most motherfuckers wouldn't even walk, wouldn't even consider. Like I've been asking the kids and all, because I'm curious. I think I could do it if like it was a challenge or something. But just, hey, you got to make it 2 mountain peaks over. How long you think it'll take you? And then you got to beat your time. So you better judge right. I think that'd be a good show. Because you ain't got to go far. Motherfucker, all these shows you see, they don't really travel. They post up and camp. But to look at this, like, all you really need is a compass, some good shoes, a conservative amount of water if you want to make it challenging. You probably use some survival shit. Maybe a gun, because we up in bear country. Hell, I don't even really bring out the gun out the house. And I brought one up here just for bang, bang, bang in the air. But I will shoot that bitch in his eyeball, even if it don't die. Because I got a little bit pee-pee, pew, 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 shooter, But I will let that motherfucker, my dogs investigate. They ain't aggressive, but they'll invest. They like some retarded detectives. You know what I'm saying? Like the Pink Panther, that little stupid little long-nosed bitch, that's one of the dogs. And then you got like Inspector Gadget is the other. You know what I'm saying? They're Dumb and Dumber, but they'll go scrounging and they'll go looking. We was hoping to see a bear. I ain't gonna lie, I want to see one from afar. Yeah, when I grew up in Athens, Clark County had a park that you could go look at some animals. So we all the time was going up there looking at the little brown bears they had, and little cats, and snakes, and alligators, and owls, and hawks. And it's a small little walk. They don't even know if they have it no more. But them's baby bears. We in bear country, in the Blue Ridge Mountains. You know what I'm saying? We up here in a holler. Me and little man be out here, woo, and then motherfucker, back to us. He'd be, my turn. He'd be trying to do it. It's so cute. Yeah. I'm enjoying this, though. Sometimes you just got to pay for the view. Don't have no other plans. Just soak it up. Just look at it. Like, I wish my daughter would come out here and just realize how small we are. It looks like grass at one point. It's just grass. It's just like you could take your truck, just drive over it like it ain't even that big. That's how it looks from here. If I look beyond the railing and never look like at the valley, it just looks past the first couple hills right here. You lose the trees and it just looks like grass. Just looks wild. It's just crazy. Like there's that one spot right there that's like a whole cutoff of the mountain, it looks like. Or maybe that's just the goddamn clouds covering up. But it is, man. I get caught up by it nonstop. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't ever been this high. Yeah. But it's beautiful. I'm hoping to see some stars tonight. Last night it was a enjoyment of just sound effects, really, because you couldn't tell. But some of them was, some people put on a show for whoever was watching down there, and they done it for. It was just an extra adjective. But I will say this, though. This one thing I don't like. Now, I ain't one to make an issue for nothing, because, sometimes if shit don't pan out, you still got to take the blessing that comes your way. You know what I mean? And me being right here, able to afford this, able to take the family, and able to soak it up. You know what I mean? Able to to get a view like this, you know what I'm saying, is a blessing in itself. But when I say that, there's always something that tries to take you down, right? Always. Maybe little to you, big to somebody else. We were supposed to have a damn hot tub. We were supposed to be swimming in the dimming in the dime, right? We were supposed to be having them jets shooting up on your back, getting that massage, right? We were supposed to be getting that therapy session without no resting. You know what I'm saying? But we here with no hot tub. I had the grill. Now, Lord behold, I ain't a very organized man, but my wife is now. And me and her both remember there being a hot tub picture and a description with this home. We get here, that's the first thing my daughter's ready for. I'm getting in the hot tub. I'm getting in the hot tub. I'm going to get in the... She don't even know what a hot tub is. I bet she does, but she probably didn't know. She thought she was just thinking like a hot pool. Anyways, no hot tub. This is the only thing missing. But other than that, it's a blessing. And I ain't even got to have the hot tub, to be honest. I ain't got to. This is enough. Really is something special. I wish, it's like, I was telling somebody, my brother on the phone when he called. He called all the way from Edgefield County, out there in the boonies and the prisons. Hell. It's all right, though. I got to describe it. What I told him was, if y'all remember Never Never Land, there was that long-ass dragon, right? And as he flew across, you would see it, and it turned the page in one of the books or whatever. Or maybe it was that cartoon movie where the boy was in real life and then the Home Alone boy. He went down into the book and got sucked in with all the colors and everything. I forget what that movie is. But it just looks like if you stared long enough, a motherfucking page gonna turn. And it's gonna look completely different. I wonder if I should come back to the same spot for the same, vacation. You know what I'm saying? Like plan a vacation to come back to the same place. See how different it looks. Take a picture of it and observe, the nature of it, right? And it's crazy. They just keep building on the side of this motherfucker, though. We at Raccoon something. That's where we at. Raccoon something. It's wild, though. Too much engine out of service. That's what I ain't like. Like, I wouldn't mind living up here for to chill on, ride roads and chill at they got lakes up here too. That's what I didn't realize. I thought in the mountains ran down the water to the lakes like where we are. I didn't realize they had full, like, huge lakes up here in the mountains. But that's a GED for you. It teaches you everywhere you go. You get taught beauty everywhere you go. And it's crazy too, watching the clouds just like overcome over top of the land. And it's just like thinking about, like, wondering who's underneath it, how they're enjoying that shade for that moment, because it's all about to go away the way I'm looking at it. You about to burn, bitch. You about to burn. No, it ain't that hot though. They say that the mountains apparently is like less humid. I don't know what that, it's still fucking hot. I guess it is. It feels cool hot, right? It don't feel like muggy hot. It's like a cool hot. But it's still decent. It's good. It's interesting though. I've enjoyed this trip. Look, a cigarette. Look at that. I ain't even been smoking a cigarette. I'm so in tune. It's wild. It's wild. Hey man, if you don't know, now you know. September 14th at the Bell Auditorium, you're going to have comedian Sir Cedric and Country Wayne and his friends all on the stage, all right? It's going to be a great time at the Bell Auditorium. I believe it starts at 8 o'clock. You need to go and get your tickets for the prices go up. Don't wait. Don't hesitate. Get ready for them laughs for Country Wayne and Friends and Augusta's own comedian Sir Cedric coming in hot at the Bell Auditorium. You hear me? Hot.